great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinals offense will be first on the attack. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Looking for a man, it's Adams. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So Utah's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned at meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Now staring at a third and short from the 40. Wilson will throw. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Going to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And first and second down on the ground. Abject disasters. Third and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. Inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And so the quarterback takes one for the team on the roughing the passer penalty, and it'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Andrews. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Utes trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him.
Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Gets rid of it. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Utah! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Leaves it with the running back. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's Adams. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got a chance. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Utes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He'll get rid of it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Adams. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hauser. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Godfrey. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wilson to pass. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Utes send out the punt unit. Let's see, the snap to the up man, they'll fake it. And they roll the dice, and it ain't snake eyes. They pick up the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes.
You got to be impressed by what...
Bounding over the top. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Parker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming with the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. The Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tagged out of the air. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Back to throw, it's Adams. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Handoff to the single back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After run, now throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a month. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Here comes the heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, 2 quarters down in the Pop-Tart Bowl. A couple of teams who battled their way here into bowl season looking to bring home some hardware.
He'll bring it out. It's Ross. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted, and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Caught over the middle. It's Godfrey. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 35. And the Utes have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man on the left. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Hauser. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wilson will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Utah! And the route is on.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. To the air on second down. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Got it in the middle. It's Hauser. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. Wilson to pass. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Godfrey. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains and at the 22. On first down, here comes this offense. He leaves it with his back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Catch in the middle, it's Godfrey. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Wants to fire on second down. Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing the third down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive with just 3 points.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Grabbed by the kicking team. Touchdown.
And this is is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll go to the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wilson will throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Snatches it on the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Handoff to the lone back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on second down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Utes with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. To the air on first down. He'll pull it down. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Handoff from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Utes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utes.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Horn. He uncorks one deep. Hauls it in down the sideline. Oh, it's a fumble. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
Yeah, that's a great job.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Got a man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Horn. It's complete on the right side. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Utah turns ready to go back on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive.
And so I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Stevenson. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Utah!
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Back to throw, it's Horn. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Makes the catch. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Runs through another guy. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Stevenson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to Brown. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking for a man. It's Horn. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that top, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room as this game is over.